Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the market, Uptober, some altcoins that have been doing some things, just give you guys a little bit of update and conversate with you guys. I've been on live last week. There's a few things we got to talk about from last week's live stream as well. So as you guys come in, let me know. Don't forget to like the live stream and things like that. And it's TGIF, guys. All right, let's see what comments we got here before we even get started. Rebel says, "What up, EA? Corpo went nuts." Yes, it did. We will be talking about that one because I've been trying to tell you guys, man. I've really been trying to tell you guys. Monkey Cuh says, "Let's go." Hold on. Seems like this live stream is lagging. Let me make sure. All right, we good. We good. We good. We good. I definitely like your profile pic, Monkey. Goku. You getting that new DBZ game? AI Art Mafia, yo, was good. Now, as you guys can see, my favorite picture is on screen. Of course, the Bears. They're about to go through it in a few, maybe a few weeks or so. We'll see how things play out, though, right? And of course, if you guys are looking to get yourself a cold storage wallet, get yourself a Tangent. It's a pretty good cold storage wallet, in my opinion. You guys can use Everything Altcoin, save yourselves 10%. And if you guys didn't know, they're actually coming out with a ring as well. So this is looking pretty good. I didn't even order the ring yet, but I think I will be picking up the rings at some point in time here. But as you guys can see, code Everything Altcoin saves you guys 10% there. I'm checking on my other screen real quick here, just scrolling this down. Boom, 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 boom. And you guys know there's a poll in the comment section. I want you guys to answer that. As you guys know, people are speculating on Uptober. So if you guys are prepared, let me know. As well, if you guys want to get yourselves into some upcoming projects, crypto sales, you guys already know. Join that Patreon, join the Discord. Ask your questions on the Discord first about how the Patreon works because we have been getting into some bangers. We're actually going to cover a few that we gotten into in this live stream here as well, right? The link will be pinned in the comment section, right? And you guys can also check out the video, the how-to guide on private sell investing. I give you guys the pros and cons of everything. And if you guys want to step your crypto game up to the next level, of course, check out the ebook on the essentials to mastering tokenomics. I will leave this in the comment section down below. This is pretty important for you guys to actually check it out. All right, let me just give you guys that. And I do see some other comments came in here. DC8 in at Cody. Okay. I haven't checked out Cody in a long time. That's like a last cycle play for me. Sup peeps, sups. What's good? What's good? Polyswarm. I haven't checked out Polyswarm in a while, Eddie. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. All right, back here. So CZ has been released. Does this mean that the bull market is starting, guys? CZ has been released. Some of you guys think this guy is the GOAT. Some of you guys don't, but he has been released, right? Now, Bitcoin right now, let me refresh this real quick. It is sitting just under 66K, all right? 66K. So things is looking pretty good. Markets are, of course, very green as of right now, especially the altcoin market. Coach K puts this out here. If things play out the same in October, is going to start pretty much a pretty good bull market for Bitcoin. As you guys can see, if it follows the same trajectory, we'll see how things is going to play out. Now, Bitcoin is only 7K away from its all-time high. That's very small, very, very small. We could get that in like 2 days. We could hit that in like 2 days. So it's I'm pretty happy right now. I believe a lot of people are happy. Now, spot Bitcoin ETFs, all of them pretty much purchased over 300 Bitcoin just this year. So they have been buying while some other people have been selling. And of course, BlackRock continues to buy. They just continue to buy. They bought more Bitcoin than any ETF this week, pretty much. So this thing they're looking like they're going to pretty much own a shit ton of Bitcoin, right? Them and Michael Saylor. What was this one? Of course, this one was something that we was going to be talking about here. This was the total 3. This is something I talked about last stream. I told you guys the total 3 is looking like it's going to break out, right? If it breaks out, altcoin markets is going to be looking pretty good. And of course, Miles does pretty much say the same thing. He just reiterates, not reiterates because he actually says his own words and everything, right? So he's telling you guys as well the total three, if it breaks out, pretty much we're going to be looking at a good uptrend for these altcoins, right? Altcoins play by a different set of rules than Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why people look at the total three, right? And of course, here we talked about it just this last live stream here. Let me just shrink this down here. We talked about all the uptrends that we had just last year from the December. Actually, it started in October. Then we had another one that started in February that ended about March there. As you guys can see, we was on a downtrend from there. And we're looking like we're breaking out of that as of right now. We're above it right now. But on the monthly chart, let me see if we're going to close above it. There you go. So as you guys can see, we're back right here, right on that trend, right on that line. If we break above this and close above it, I'm pretty bullish. I've already been bullish on altcoins for a while now. I've been DCAing for a little bit now, so it's looking pretty good. We'll see how things play out though for Uptober, of course, right? Now, as you guys can see, this is also another post here from another content creator on Twitter. He basically talks about how we have 4 to 6 months basically to change your life. Some people see it as 4 to 6 months or 12 months. Who knows? We'll have to see how it plays out. But you guys got to be prepared for everything, of course. Now, I did see another comment here that says, you see that Root partnership with Neo Tokyo? I actually did not. Hold on. When did that partnership come in? Let me pull that up on the back end. When did that partnership come in? Neo Tokyo has been very interesting, especially with their token bytes. It hasn't really performed the way I thought it was going to perform as a launch pad, but we'll see with that one. Let me just pull up Neo Tokyo on the back end and then move it up here. I actually really didn't know that they partnered with them. That's pretty big. Where do you see that? Let me see. I'm scrolling on their Twitter on the back end, but I don't really see it just yet. Was that like an announcement in the Discord or something? I'm scrolling down. Okay. I see it now. We're open. Okay, we're open. That's pretty good. Oh man. Yeah, let me bring this up here. That Ready Player One is coming out very soon. You guys seen the glasses that Meta dropped? Longer battery life and everything. There you go. Here we're open here, so things can get fairly interesting. Let's see how things play out. Of course, Elio Trade is down there talking about it. Right now, top gainers and top losers. Let me refresh this real quick before we start off. Refresh that. As you guys can see, Moodang has been trending, bro. We got to talk about that one. I'm not even a meme trader. I didn't trade. I didn't even know about Moodang. I seen the videos all over, the timeline, of course. This thing, of course, somebody created a meme coin behind it. I should have known that was going to happen, but I didn't trade it. You guys can see it's up crazy as of right now. Pretty much up over 100%, right? At a $200 million market cap, just under 300, I should say, really, right? If you guys didn't know, someone actually basically changed their lives, right? With only $800, this thing turned into pretty much $3.5 million, right? Trading Moodang on Sol. That is freaking crazy. Imagine any of us just getting that right there. Do you think we would have actually held the $3 million? I probably would even had hold past 100K, to be honest with you. Maybe even 50K, maybe even 10K. I don't know, but I just know I would have sold before we would have seen something like this, and then I would have been hot the next day. I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have been hot. It's crazy. These guys are pretty much everywhere, right? CNN is talking about them having their own crypto. Like, is this about to be the meme? Is this about to be the Doge of, last cycle? People thought it was going to be Brett. People thought it was going to be all those other meme coins. I don't know. I feel like I missed the boat on this, so I'm probably not even going to be buying. But if you guys been trading this, you would have been, you'd have been looking pretty good, guys. You would have been looking pretty good. Now, like I said, Uptober is here. Kyle Chassis puts out this tweet here. Make sure you watch these, right? Phantom, Soul, and Sui. I've been seeing a lot of people call it Sui, or now I found out it's called Sui, but I've been so used to just saying Sui, but of course it's called Sui, right? But I don't know why people are still bullish on Phantom. I just don't see it. Soul, I already understand. I get Soul, right? And Sui here. We're going to talk about some sweet things going on here, right? Some sweet things going on here. It is sitting at $1.63, right? A $4.3 billion market cap. Things is looking pretty good for these guys, man. Things is looking pretty good. We're going to be looking at their ecosystem a lot more for me, because one of the altcoins that's going to be in their ecosystem called Dark Times is going to be launching tomorrow, actually, and we got into the private sale of that, so we're going to be covering that as well in this video here, in this stream, I should say. Well, with Ready Player One, yes. Just saw that one, right? Arrow, we're going to be talking about Arrow because Arrow has been on that. Arrow has been pretty good, man. Arrow has been pretty good. Pretty good. Alrighty, so here we are here. Now, like I told you guys, you guys are looking at the exclusive look for Dark Times and Society. We talked about that last live stream, right? Dark Times is going to be launching tomorrow, but I think it's going to be on Gate, Mexi, something like that. We'll cover that. Also, I did see this as well. Sui is partnering with TikTok, or the subsidiary of TikTok. So things could be even more interesting for Sui, right? This might be that play, but as more traction comes into Sui, I believe more money is going to flow into that ecosystem. So we're going to be definitely looking at that ecosystem. Starting off with Dark Times, which is going to be coming out tomorrow, 28th, as you guys can see. And this is from Yellow Panther. He's a pretty big cold on X within Web3 games, crypto games. As you guys can see, Dark Fantasy, backed by Animoco Brands, tomorrow. Times, that's the token, and he's also invested into it. We are invested into it as well, so we're pretty freaking excited for this. It's coming out at the perfect time. I want to know if it's going to do a 5, 10x, whatever it may be, right? Because we also even talked about it in this video about 2 months ago. We told you guys that the Animoco Brands flagship game is going to be coming out very soon here. At that time, we didn't even know it was going to be on Sui or Sui, whatever. Seemed like that was like hidden for a little bit, but now that they told us where it was going to be, has me pretty excited, right? But also at the time, I kind of feel like it depends on the growth for Sui right now, right? As Sui gets bigger, the money flows into it, but who's going to be getting into it? Is it going to be retail that's going to be going into there? Because as a layer one, those are usually siloed blockchains, right? So that means you got to learn a whole nother wallet. You got to learn the dexes. You got to learn everything of that blockchain, right? So things could be interesting for that, right? As you guys can see, they're already here on Crypto Rank. Where is it at? Token sale, boom. Now for the token sale, they raised $40,000, right? Total raise. By the way, this was like a hidden raise for a long time before more people started to know about it. No, not too many people even knew about it, but when we talked about it in the group, I remember the first time we talked about it in the group, some people was like just didn't know if it was really true. Some people were excited. It's just crazy. That was some bull market vibes at that time, right? FDV will be $35 million. Total supply about 1 billion, right? As you guys can see, the public sale is going to be happening. And are they going to do an airdrop? I don't know if they're going to do an airdrop. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe they'll hold their airdrop for the Sui play, right? Maybe they'll hold their airdrop for the Sui play, but it's going to be at 3 cents. That's the IEO on Gate.io startup, if you guys have gotten into it there, right? And basically talking about some of the games. Now, Play Solana actually sold out here. This is the handheld we talked about a little bit. But the thing is, with this handheld, it also is like in competition. Where is this at? Right here. Competition with something called BitBoy on Sol. This also is another handheld, and there's been some controversy saying that Play Solana copied everything that BitBoy. I don't even like that it's called BitBoy, because we got BitBoy Crypto, right? Now, this thing is pretty interesting. I want to see what's going to happen within this space here between BitBoy and Play Solana. Who knows? But they've been at the Solana conference, so should be pretty interesting there. And if you guys didn't know, Monad is actually getting into some gaming as well. Their first console game is going to be Sparkball. This was just brought to me by one of my members in my Discord. I didn't even know anything about this thing as of right now, but it seems to be getting a little bit of hype for Monad as of right now. So this could be very interesting to go ahead and look into. Now, I did see some comments come in here. What I think, I've already told you guys what I think about Nuclei. I'm very bullish on it. Nothing has changed. You guys can look on my channel how many times I talked about Nuclei. I just recently dropped a video on AI projects and told you exactly what I thought about Nuclei. Right, so I'm still very bullish on it. Nothing has changed. It's very cheap as of right now. Very, very cheap. Now, when you guys looking at the SUI ecosystem, you're going to look at two dexes in that ecosystem as of right now. You got SUI Swap, which is at a $7.5 million market cap. Looks like it's fully diluted as well. Everything has come out from their supply onto the market, which is a very good sign, right? 9 months ago, it is all-time high of just 0.004 cents, right? And this could get pretty interesting. What was that market cap for that when it hit that high? That is looking about a 30, 40 something market cap, which is pretty good. Right now, you're looking at it at $7 million market cap. This could be a pretty good competitor to the other decks we're going to talk about as well. And they're having their first IDO very soon here. So it's going to be a DEX and an IDO launchpad as well. So that could be pretty good. I could see this as, we've talked about a lot of different dexes. Like you'll usually see like 2 dexes, maybe even 3 vying for that top position. Excuse me. Then when the top dex comes out or is announced, pretty much chosen by the community or whoever, then there's going to be other dexes fighting for that second spot. So SUI Swap could fight for the second slot, because I believe Citus Protocol, I think that's how you pronounce it, right, is going to pretty much be the top dex on SUI, right? It is sitting at a $39 million market cap, and you guys look at the max chart here. It was about 3 cents, right? Even here during that little downside we had from March, it got about right back to that 3 cent low, right? But it's 4 cent, just under 5 cent. So now it pretty much 2x is now at 12 cents, right? At $39 million market cap. Its all-time high was just 21 cents, right? What was that market cap for that? Not market cap. The price was 21 cents. The market cap for that was $58 million. So this is still close to his all-time high market cap, but I do believe that this has some crazy potential. The two, SUI Swap and Citus, these are looking pretty good for a DEX on that SUI ecosystem, right? And as you guys can see, according to DeFi Llama, Citus is currently not only a top 10 DEX, but also a top 5 aggregator by volume across all chains. So if you guys felt like you missed a boat on SUI, being at a $4.3 million market cap, you guys can kind of hedge the success of SUI with SUI Swap or even Citus here, right? I would choose Citus, but of course, those low market cap hunters would most likely look for SUI Swap, right? So this is a nice way to hedge the success of that blockchain. I've told you guys I've done that with Polkadot and Hydra DX, well, now called Hydration, right? Base, if they had a token, I would also say it with Base and Arrow as well, but that's just it as of right now. So things is looking pretty good as of right here. Let me see if there's any comments here. Let me see. I see that betting on rooms. Hope they pump hard. Rooms is out, right? The token, I haven't paid attention to BRC for a while. Or unless you mean, wait, is this it? Nah, that can't be it. That can't be it, right? It's not out. That isn't out yet, right? I don't think so. It would have been up here. Room. Is it this one? I don't even know anymore. Don't know. Let me know in the comment section though. Let me know. And 80K by election day, sir. 80K? Ooh, listen, I am here for it. I've been telling my group when 80K, when 80K, because I'm pretty much I'm ready for this run. My bags are packed. This is gonna be a fun ride, a fun ride. Yeah, those. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Now back to where I was at. We was at Sui Swap, right? Now we're gonna talk about aerodrome. Aerodrome has been one of those that's been making crazy amount of money for the group, right? I remember when we called it out. What was it, like 20 cents or something? We called it out, right? This thing has been looking very good. It was on a crazy ride too. When the bull market was around, when the bull market, when altcoin market was on that crazy uptrend, it got up to $2.31. People was making money hand over fist with this one. Hand over fist, right? Let's look at the past 3 months. You guys could have got it around that 40 something cent range too. Right now you're looking at it $1.16 at a $734 million market cap. Now, this may be out of some people's, like, wheelhouse. They feel like they missed a boat on that. Of course, we did talk about another one that you guys can actually hedge your bet on, just in case, just like that Sui swap and Citus. You also have this one here as well. Alien base. I do think that this is going to actually piggyback off the ride of aerodrome. People are going to definitely, in this space, people always look for the next one to be as good as, crypto A. So crypto A is a banger. People are going to be looking for crypto B to, piggyback off that as well. All right. You're looking at it for the past 3 months here. Let that load up here. So you could have got that about 5 cents. No, about 4 cents, just under 4 cents. Now you're looking at it 7 cents. It's nothing too crazy, of course. This is a low market. It's like one of those lottery picks. You're just hoping that it hits, right? But I think it's going to do well, right? Because we're looking at a lot of different things. For aerodrome, it just hit $1 billion TVL, right? So that's pretty good for aerodrome. And for base itself, the TVL hit $7 billion, right? And if you guys didn't know, I think Jesse did say when base hits $10 billion TVL, he's going to shave his head bald, right? So 3 billion away for that to happen. So you guys can stay tuned for that as well, right? So the base ecosystem is looking hot. It has no token. So since it has no token and people don't think that there's going to be a token, I feel like I'm the only person that think that there's going to be a token, right? But since there's no token, people are playing Arrow and people are playing that ecosystem very hard just to get the gains. And Arrow is pretty much that first one that a lot of people are really playing right now, right? People are betting big on this one. I already told you guys I feel like this is going to be big. Let me I gotta pull up a tweet here. I gotta go into the Discord real quick. Because this one was what I was trying to explain to a lot of people when it came down to arrow and base, right? Let me look at the comments before we continue. Tremendous. Yo, I feel like it's been a year. Like, I ain't see you in a long time. What altcoins you been looking at, man? You always come in here with some low market cap altcoins. Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. I feel like it was like 10 years ago. Now I'm playing. Sui, the next Solana. I'm making a video on that. Sui versus Solana, because that is a big one right there. Do I have a long-term price target for QORPO? We could talk about it because QORPO is actually on this list that I have here, and I've been telling you guys about QORPO for a while, right? Which AI altcoins are you most bullish on, including pre-sale projects? Pre-sale. Let me look at the pre-sale. We did have Compute Labs, Cookie, Sharp AI, Nuclei, TARS. Damn. Yeah, it's hard if I don't have my list, because if you go onto my Discord, right? Well, not my, because it's not public. If you're in my private cell Discord, the Patreon group, there's so many altcoins that we get in. It's hard for me to remember everything right off the gate, right? So I just named a few that I remember. But hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going right back into the Discord here. I got something to check out here because I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about when it comes down to that base ecosystem and base ecosystem, pretty much. Hold on, give me 1 second here. I gotta scroll up. There's a lot of conversations. Discord is livening up again. Hold on. Yeah, this could be something we'll talk about later too for RWAs. But am I gonna? I don't know how far this tweet is. I wonder. When did I even tweet it out? Damn. This is annoying. I thought I had this thing saved for a conversation here. For a smooth little conversation. And there's actually some things that we could talk about too, but I'll talk about all that as we go in with the stream. Damn, this is annoying. There you go. Talking about it. There it freaking go. Okay, boom. Sent me a message for Discord. Sorry. What you mean? What do you mean there? But here we go. So this guy here is a base. Yeah, he's a base maxi, right? But he actually does exactly talk about what I was talking about here. As you guys can see, in 2021, Binance they was out, right? They have Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain made a lot of people a lot of money, right? That became the retail hub, pretty much. Those because of the low fees, right? The connection to Binance, BSC made a lot of people a lot of money. Now you're starting to see next up is Coinbase and Base. Except Base is pushing, Coinbase is pushing Base 100 times harder than Binance ever pushed BSC. So there's going to be a lot of things happening on Base. Even Crypto Lark here is actually even talking about it here. So remember, I've been telling you guys, Base, watch out for Base. Play in the Base ecosystem. You don't even got to look at Arrow. You can look at Alien Base. You can look at Virtual Protocols, Spectral, Mojo. There's so many plays that's coming onto Base, right? That, as you guys can see from this tweet here, on-chain games might also be another thing to pay attention to on Base. This is a long list of games that's gonna be on Base, right? You guys are looking at it from different like subsectors of gaming, franchise, the West. I don't know. What is it? No. Actually, no. Never mind. These are just all games, right? You even got game studios. You got everything here, right? So this is a long list here. That's why I'm paying attention to Base as much as I possibly can, right? I should be even following him though. I don't know why I'm not following him, right? So these, as you guys can see, let me see. What's the first one? Friend Pet. I don't like the name really, but that could be a Tamagotchi type game, right? What else? Pixachi. I don't know. There's just too many. There's just too many. This one I know a lot of more people are talking about. TCG on chain. What else? Block Lords recently came out not too long ago. What else? Super Champs. We talked about that a while ago. What else you got here? Mavia. I'm not too bullish on Mavia in terms of the X's, but this could also do well. All right. What else? That's pretty much all. Compete. This was one of the better games, crypto games, Web3 games I did play. Right. Iskra. We talked about Iskra here as well. And then that's pretty much it, right? So it's a long list. It's a long list here. It's a pretty long list, but keep an eye on that Base ecosystem for sure. Fake AI is the next big AI to run. I don't know if it's going to be the next big one, but fake. Let me check it out. Deep fake AI at an $8 million market cap, pretty much fully diluted, right? 7 months ago, it hit his all-time high. 4 cents. What is this? So it's just all about deep fakes. Create deep fakes. Yeah. See, this I don't see this being too big for the like. It's just you're just creating deep fakes. But also, Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not going to pump, because it did pump crazy, right? As we already seen, this altcoin market about to pick up. So there's going to be a lot of altcoins that's going to be pumping, whether I like it or not, and whether your favorite content creator likes it or not, right? So that's just how things is going to go. Now, I did also want to talk about Velodrome as well. Velodrome also, I do think is going to do good, right? It's not going to be per se Arrow, but it can compete in terms of market cap, because Arrow is just only going to be a DEX for base, right? While you're going to have Velodrome here, pretty much as you can see here, is also going up as well, right? Within the last month, from 7 cents, bottom of 7 cents, it came up a little bit, right? And it also do have a fixed supply at a just under $100 million market cap. The thing why I like Velodrome is all the host of new layer twos that's pretty much going to be coming out, right? A part of that optimism super chain, right? OP super chain. There's mode, you got mode here, blob, optimism. I don't remember what this one is. I don't remember what that one is. I know that's camp. Um, and you got a bunch of other L2s that's pretty much out or going to be coming out very soon here, where Velodrome is pretty much going to be the primary dex of all those dexes, all those chains on that super chain. So I believe it's going to have the opportunity. And when you look at the TVLs, right? Let me see if I could go on to DeFi Llama real quick. DeFi Llama. Yeah, wasn't it just up? Yeah. DeFi Llama, right? So here you go. You're looking at this as of right now. Where is it? It should show you across what chains it's on. Where is it at? Is it there? No, 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 no. It's supposed to show you. Am I bugging? Where is it at? Let's see, TVLs. No. Well, this thing is across different chains. That's pretty much what I wanted to show. Let's see. All right, hold on. It should be here. You should be able to governance TBL. There you go. Right now, it only shows between three chains, right? That's your mode, that's your bob, and that's optimism. This also is going to increase very soon here with the, you just seen it, all the other chains that's going to be coming out, or that's already out that hasn't listed Velodrome on it yet. So I do think that Velodrome has some good opportunity to make some decent money, just because it's going to be the main dex across different chains. It's going to be like the Uniswap of all those different chains, right? So that's that one that I wanted to talk about there. Right, we talked about that. Now, also, if you guys didn't know, Propbase, a lot of you guys told me to watch Propbase, right? Now, the thing is, the reason I didn't like Propbase at the time, I do know I felt like it was going to do good, but it's just not. I didn't think it was going to have like the crazy gains that it could possibly have. But you seen it at 11 cents, 12 cents right there, right? $45 million market cap, as you guys can see. About a year, about April, it hit about 20 something cents, right? Right, 26 cents just 6 months ago. Is only down 55% from that, right? I do remember the time that it came out. It came out on Aptos, which I'm not too bullish on Aptos as of right now, right? As you can already see, Sui has already took over. Looks like it's going to be more so the big brother to Aptos, right? And the thing is, now they have now moved on to base chain. I actually told my guys in the Discord yesterday that this is now going to be on my radar, because I do like moves to base, right? And I told you guys, base is looking like it's going to be a good ecosystem, right? And I actually do believe that base is going to be that ecosystem for RWAs, and we're going to see more RWAs probably either move there or just flat out build on base, right? And basically bridging over to base is pretty good in my opinion. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on props here, of course. So now it's looking like on base for the RWAs that I do like, that I remember that I could think off the top of my head off, is Swarm Markets, Proppy. I think Trueflation is there as well. Not if I'm not mistaken. You also now do have Prop. So that's the only ones I can remember as of right now, right? Now let me see the comments here. True. Still early and cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap. Like I said, I don't think it's like it's not going to pump. It's going to most likely pump. It's just the fact that I don't really see deepfake going crazy. It could be, yeah, it's the only deepfake crypto project there, but that to me doesn't isn't a selling point for me, especially the fact that it's just a deepfake. What else is going to be the utility for it besides that, right? Once again, I'm not saying it's not going to do good, tremendous, and we already seen that, right? There's going to be a whole host of altcoins that's going to pump this cycle. Am I holding DEAI? No, I'm not. I do know what it is, but I'm not holding it. 01 labs will pop off. A lot of people do like 01. Some of you guys also brought up to me, what was it, Sensei? I think that was talked about a lot on one of my videos. Sensei, a virtual, what is that? Virtual twin project. But we do know of other virtual twin projects that's already out. So does Say have a Dex? Say does have a Dex. I just don't remember the Dex name. I'm sure we could look it up right now. I do see some people actually looking at Say as well in terms of possibly making a comeback as well. Ooh. I do know they have a Dex. I just don't remember what Dex. What was the name of the Dex? No, not that one. There we go. Is this saying? It can't be saying, right? Is it saying? Or is this a meme token? What is this? Am I about to see Goku? Yeah, this is a meme token. Look at this nonsense here. What is the Dex? I don't remember the Dex, bro. I really don't remember the Dex, but I do know there's a Dex there. It may be even. I don't remember. Never mind. Now let's move on to QORPO. As you guys talked about QORPO, right? Let's just refresh QORPO here. It's back down to 18 cents. QORPO has been moving crazy, bro. It has been really moving fast, right? We just talked about it last live stream. It was around 8 cents. What was it, 8 cents or so? Something like that, right? And I've been telling you guys, I've been DCing in the QORPO around those prices for the longest because it got close to the private sell price of 5 cents, right? And QORPO now is looking much better than it did when we first invested into it because of all the burns that they have been doing. Now, these guys is looking like a full good gaming studio, gaming hub, whatever you guys want to look at it as, right? It's at a $15 million market cap as of right now. It has pretty much, if you would have bought it last week, you 2x'd already, right? All-time high was just $1.22, so it's still down 84% from that all-time high, and I do think we're gonna eclipse this all-time high maybe by what is it, maybe $5. We'll look at it. We'll look at it, right? But I talked about it in one of my recent videos. They basically talked to the founder, Raflaz. I can't even say his name, but they talked to him. He talked about Citizens Conflict 2.0 coming out with better graphics, because I did tell you guys when I did make my honest review on that, right? I didn't really like the graphics when I played on it, right? So they're going to be updating the graphics. Of course, it's going to move to beta, I think. That's what he said. A whole new map, a whole new different things on Citizens Conflict 2.0, right? So that is good. Then he talked about Animate here as well, as you guys can see on the screen. Animate actually does have a like cartoon attached to it or something, right? Anime, whatever you guys want to look at it, it's supposed to have a cartoon attached to it. But this is also going to be coming out very soon. I already told you guys a bunch of times, just Citizens Conflict alone put 1 million on-chain transactions for QORPO World, right? Now you're going to be going into Citizens Conflict 2, right? And then Animate as well. If Animate could, pretty much draw the same type of on-chain transactions as Citizens Conflict did, that'll put it at a total of $2 million on-chain transactions between the two if they're able to do it at the same time, right? Now, whether you like the game or not, whether you guys think the game is good or not, there is some people that's actually playing this game, because you can see from the on-chain transactions, they even got their spinners, which you can get rewards for other projects that's out like Shards, and they recently partnered with something else. So to me, Citizens Conflict, Corpo World is looking too good to pass up at these prices, right? They also had their that burn, as you guys can see. What was this? This is about 100,000, over $100,000 in Corpo dollars or whatever, right? So that's the second burn. The first burn already happened, right? And we talked about the monthly transactions here. 1.7 monthly transactions already achieved. This is just going to continue growing, right? Because anime is going to be coming out very soon. They do have a third game, but no one really talks about that third game. So we'll see how things continue to evolve for Corpo here. I'm extremely bullish on Corpo, and somebody did say, "Do I have any good price predictions for Corpo?" I do want to pull this up on the coin perspective here. We're gonna kind of look at it. I'm not gonna give a price target, of course. I'm just gonna see the potential that of what we can get for Corpo. All right. I do see some comments here that came in. Thoughts on Alf? Is Alf Zero? Am I not mistaken? Which one is that one? Let me go check it from here. You talking about this, right? Alephium? I'm sure you're talking about this one. This one? If it's this one, I haven't looked into it. Not yet. I haven't looked into this one. I have not looked into this one. I feel like the name is familiar. Like it was on a Polkadot ecosystem or something. Is this not it? When this came out? I don't remember. Is this the same one? Oh, nah. If I'm not following it, I don't think it's what I'm thinking. But it might be too. I have no thoughts on this one. No thoughts. Your biggest degen play on base. What's my biggest degen play on base? What's my biggest degen play on base, bro? Oh, oh yeah. I don't even need to think too much because we did get into the private sell of it and it fell. It fell crazy. We picked it up. We picked up so much on the open market that to me it became a lotto for me. It became a lotto for me. Planet Mojo. This thing, I had tremendous conviction in this, but then of course it didn't perform well. Of course it didn't perform well. You guys can see it came out, it got up to like 22 cents, then from there 20 to 24 cents. That's the market top around. Well, it's not the market top because market top was March for just little period that we had, right? Then after that it just went on that. Oh my god, I don't know if it's because it wasn't at fair value or something, but it just dropped. So this turned to become a lotto play for me. As you can see here, it is down 95%. 95% from its all-time high. Reason I was extremely bullish on it was because of that partnership that they had with Amazon Prime, which helped them on onboarding a lot of people onto their game. I don't know if people didn't like their game. I don't even know anymore, right? But I did buy some on the open market. And they was on Polygon at the time. Then they moved to Base. So, and it's now a Base project, right? So we'll see. They have been hinting at something. I don't know if this was what they was hinting at recently. I got my notifications on these guys. Just praying that it could it could do something. Hopefully it does something. We have a good lotto on this one. And one of my members did tell me they don't have the Amazon Prime partnership anymore. I think they backed out that partnership or something. I don't remember. But it was like a talks for like a month ago or something. So if you're asking for my lottery play on base, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. As a gaming project, they're going to have different games on there, right? One is already out. Where are we? So this is what's going on in development. Mojo Maker 2.0, the marketplace, new champions, Mojo costumes, champion skins, new game modes. In design, that's what you got there. The global mobile release. So this is what I was looking at here, but it seems like they took off the whole see, Amazon Prime. The Amazon partnership was at the top. This was sold me. You could even go onto the Prime membership. You could even go onto Amazon Prime Go into their gaming section, and you would have seen the Mojo Melee game in there, right? So this thing, I was looking at, I'm like, yo, this has to be a good play, but it didn't play out the way I expected it, man. That's just how things go in this market here. But we'll see if it actually makes a return. If it does make a return, I did pick up a few, maybe like a few hundred. I think maybe $700, something like that, including what I had from private sale. I picked up just some small stuff on this. I threw it into the lottery, the Hail Mary portfolio. Just let it sit there and just hope something good comes out from this. We'll see. We'll check back on this in a year. Hopefully it's $1 million. Who knows? Because if other guys could do it with memes, why I can't do it? We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell on this one. Thoughts on G Swift? We talked about G Swift. I do think G Swift is a better play than it was last year. They revamped the whole tokenomics. They burned a lot of tokens. Why is this? I don't even know why this was up here still. I'm just noticing that. Well, $2 programmed. $2 programmed for Sweet or Say. Which one? I got a 9x on TGE. Can't complain. For which token? For which token you got a 9x on? Check out MBS new partnership with Puma and Meta. If you talk about Monkey Ball was like last cycle. That's the only ticker I know with MBS that just comes to mind. That was what Random was like pretty much chilling last cycle. I did buy a little bag that cycle. MBS. This is they changed the name. They changed that now. At a $20 million market cap. Decent supply. They changed their whole name. It's not even Monkey Ball anymore. You can see I'm still following them, right? Well, okay. Newest partnership with tech giant Meta. The last play we seen that had a partnership with Meta, they end up deleting the tweet. I don't know what happened with that, right? Let's talk about it. Yeah, if y'all was here during the bear market when people were looking for a good metaverse play, I don't know if you guys remember, these guys pretty much had a tweet where they had partnered with Meta, and now nothing has been done about that. I'm not saying anything bad about Monkey Ball because of the Meta thing. It's just that's the first thing that came to mind was with this one, right? But a nice little partnership there, though. That's a pretty good partnership. Over 90% of the gamers discover new meta. Okay, so the reason I could see why some people would like this because they're using Meta to essentially onboard more gamers onto their ecosystem, onto their game, pretty much, right? That's just the same thought process I had with Mojo, right? Where Mojo partnered with Amazon Prime for onboarding, pretty much, right? So this could be decent though. This could be a decent. Did it pump already? And it's still on Solana. It's still on Solana, right? And it's pretty much at its bottom. It's pretty much at the bottom right now. Oh, no, it pretty much close to 10x from its little bottom that it had just in August. Okay. Yeah. If you was a part of that little 10x, that's pretty good. Hold up. Before we even go back to QORPO, hold on now. Let me see. Where are you? You over here. Right? There you go. I just want to check the potential X's it could have going back to its previous all-time high. If it goes back to its previous all-time high, right? If it does get back to its previous all-time high, $2.58. That's a 78x. It got woo. Yeah, I don't know now. What about? Oh, I just dropped the mic. My bad. What about $1? 30x. Well, this is gonna be tough though. I don't know what to think. I'll look into it a little bit more. I don't know what to think just yet about this one, because if it gets back to its previous all-time high, that's a pretty good gain. Moonwell. Yeah, Moonwell did pretty good. We got into the not private sale. Sorry, we traded Moonwell earlier this bull cycle here. Mojo. Oh, you got a 9x on Mojo? Yeah, I forgot what we got on Mojo. We did pretty good on Mojo's early TGE, but then it sold off from there. It sold off from there. Okay, back to citizens conflict here, right? Now what I was doing. Now, take all of this with a grain of salt because they pretty much changed everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. They don't even have the freaking vesting on here. This thing I hate with that the fact that they don't have the vesting on here, so you can't really calculate what is possible, especially with all the burns that they have. So yeah, what I was looking at, all right, if it even gets back to its previous all-time high, right? Where QORPO previous all-time high is $1.22. You're not looking at a crazy gain from here, unless you was what the heck. Unless you was buying at the 8 cents range, you'd be good. If you buying at the 10 cent, you decent, right? For me, I'm looking pretty good on this one from private sale and DCAing at the 8 cent range. I take a good 5x, right? But I know it's gonna do way more than 5x. I'm looking at this maybe at a $5 price target. That's put it at about a $415 million market cap. $415 million market cap, give or take, right? Because of the burns that happen, we actually don't have the correct possible supply that we can see from the time of exiting. As you guys know how I like to do my calculations and like, put in where the token might be at by October or so, right? That's going to give it a different market cap, a different circulation, and then we don't know because they're going to continuously burn other tokens. We already had 2 burns. There could be 3, 4, right, added to that. So things could change where this market cap could pretty much be higher or lower, where it's going to be. But for right now, if you're looking at it at today's evaluation of everything that they have here, with it at 1 cent, market cap of $15 million market cap, right? Circulating supply of 83.1 million tokens in supply as of right now. You're looking at a 25x just to get to a $5 price. Now that's just if you got it at just at 19 cents. Of course, if you was getting that 10 cents, that changes. If you was getting that 8 cents, that changes, right? The lower you got, the better your access is going to be looking. So I stacked up a lot at the bottom for QORPO. Honestly, I stacked up too much, right? This is pretty much going to be, I feel like, one of my highest conviction plays of this cycle. I actually even put it out on my Discord as my conviction list. I talked about this and a few others that I believe is going to be crazy this cycle. And then I wasn't talking about none of the higher cap projects. Of course, the higher cap projects, I see them as like safer picks. You could get like a 10x, maybe on a good side, a 20x from, right? So, and most of the times for the higher cap projects, I'm probably in the private sale of the higher cap projects. So something like Ether, something like Layer Zero, Celestia, my X is going to be different. So QORPO right now is looking pretty good in my opinion. It's looking pretty good, right? As well as if you guys didn't know, right? Magic Eden is actually going to be coming out with their token, right? They're going to be doing an airdrop. Now, if you guys were buying NFTs, if you guys were just pretty much just doing anything on Magic Eden, I'm pretty sure you're going to be stacking up some points that is going to help you with this airdrop here from Magic Eden, right? It's going to be the ME token. Some people are speculating everything that could possibly happen with this from, if you're in a diamond tier, things like that. So this could be exciting. It's going to be free money when it comes into the market if you guys were using Magic Eden, of course, before for all the other stuff. So Magic Eden's airdrop should be decent in my opinion. And I did want to talk about something else here. I just got to go back to the Discord and pull it up because there was a few things here that we did want to talk about. Copy that one. We're just going to put that there. That's one. All right, that is one. Where's the second one? I'm just scrolling down the Discord right now to get it. Damn, bro. Why you calling me right now, bro? Why you calling me right now? I'm on stream. Where is it at? Okay, boom. You got this. And then you also have this. All right, so we're gonna start off with this. When we talked about last cycle, of not last cycle, last stream, low float altcoins, right? The higher caps, they don't have too much supply going into this little altcoin run we're going to be having, right? People are now looking at it, even though there was some think pieces of people saying why these higher cap altcoins with low floats aren't pretty good, but now people are going to be really seeing that these are going to be the ones that's probably going to run crazy because there's not a lot of their tokens out on circulating supply. Some of their cliffs do not end till next year, sometime in 2025, right? Something like all-time high here, not all-time high, that's just the ticker though. That's Ether, all right? Saga, Layer Zero, IONET. These are things that going to have a cliff that ends next year pretty much, right? So something like Layer Zero also already started its nice little uptrend. We talked about it just last stream. Somebody last stream talking about it was going to dump because of the airdrop, right? The pretty much the airdrop that they was going to be doing. Some people in my Discord did get the airdrop, right? We just talked about it. What was it, like 7 days ago? Nah, let's just better here. It was around $4 or some change, right? Just last week, it was around $4 or some change. It's now up $1, right? So the airdrop didn't really do much to the price. You guys could go ahead and look at the circulating supply. It's not so much supply. All you gotta do is just understand supply and demand. That's it. This thing right here is gonna go crazy. How high it goes, I don't know, right? It could go to about 10 billion. Not 10 billion. Maybe 5 billion, right? A 5 billion, that's a 10x from here. I'm talking about just from market cap wise, right? That's going to be crazy. And for those that got in at like the private sale price is $1, $3. One of my guys even got in at $5. So he's now just getting to somewhat of a green area, right, for him. So this thing right here is here. Ether, I did get a comment on one of my last videos that it hasn't moved up much as well. What most people got to understand is not every token moves at the same time, right? So even though the market is going to be looking green, you may be holding an altcoin that hasn't started its run up yet, right? Ether is one of those. It's been holding pretty much since it came out, just this range here, right? You're looking at it from the 6. This is just the max chart. You can see it's just been around 6. That's it. It's been around 6. It got up to about 8. It's been around there. So you're still very early onto this one. This also has the opportunity to go crazy, right? And with that being said, when it comes down to Ether, you're looking at this tweet here. Oh, no, not that. Hold on. Let me copy this link. Copy this link here. So Zai here, if you guys don't know, Zai is also looking pretty good, right? They're one of the top. They're L3, if you guys want to be specific, an L3, right, for the Arbitrum ecosystem. But they launched a $10 million ecosystem grant program with Ether Cloud, right? So this is looking good for both parties, Zai and Ether. I'm very bullish on Ether, right? It's a blue chip in my opinion. It's going to be a blue chip in my opinion, right? Already, some people looking at it in terms of what they have going on better than Render, but I'm not going to talk too much about that because there's a lot of Render maxis out there. So you got that right now, right? And then what else we had on this IONET? We was actually going to put out a crypto millionaire making video on IONET as well. IONET is looking pretty good. And then you have some others here that I haven't looked into this one. We know Starknet, as he says, he's not a fan. I'm not a fan either. Dimension, that thing has dropped a lot, right? That thing has dropped a lot from where it was at. That whole modular narrative that was going on, right? It's going to come back around. I didn't think, I told my guys I thought too much into the whole modular narrative for a while, but right now, as you can see, it was at $8 got down to about $1. This is pretty much the floor for it right now, so this thing could come back at some point in time. We're not gonna talk about that one just yet. You got Wormhole. I think BlackRock chose Wormhole, right? to do some things with. Let me see if I could find that tweet. That W. It's the W token. My freaking R button just don't be working. All right, so Wormhole now is at an $800 million market cap, $830 million market cap, and BlackRock had chose them for something. Where was it? Let's see if we find this tweet here quickly. Is it this? Securitize? Don't remember. Where's the tweet at? Don't remember, but it's BlackRock pretty much chose Wormhole, and Wormhole is looking pretty good. Could be a very valid competitor to Layer Zero. As of right now, it's actually higher cap. It's a higher cap than Layer Zero. So Wormhole also looks good. And where's this one? Right, Sui. We already know Sui. It might actually be the next Solana, but who knows, right? Say they think it's going to pump with Sui and Aptos. I talked about it. I think Aptos could piggyback off the pump of Sui, but nothing too crazy. So that's pretty much all the low float meta right there, right? Now this also here came out. Visa is to launch a RWA tokenization platform on Ethereum in 2025. Another reason to be very bullish on RWAs for the long term, because there's traditional companies that's actually looking to target RWAs, right? So that's why I'm gonna continuously be bullish on RWAs, and I do think that RWAs is going to be the home on base. They should have chose base to do it on, to be honest, but I don't know. All right, now I did see some comments come in here. The big E, yo, what's good? Yo, EA, can you check Alta and let me know what you think? The vesting is kind of harsh though. Okay, I got you. Just 1 second here. Any coins you think is going to be listed on tier 1 exchanges like Binance? That's actually a pretty good question. It's tough to say because they have to really get up. I feel like they have to get into maybe the billions of market cap or have a huge community behind them for Binance to really list them. Same with Coinbase. It's tough to say what they're going to end up listing on these tier 1 exchanges, but if they get listed on there, to me, we talked about it last live stream. You use that as a trading opportunity, but who knows? Just ordered the Sui game console. Did you? Not yet. I will be though. I'm still trying to convince my friend to let's buy a few, try to flip it because of that. We seen the phone, the Solana phone. People are flipping that on eBay. I kind of wanted to do the same, so I'm trying to convince them to let's do it, right? But $600, people are like, damn, I don't know if I want to do it. But I may just get one just to have it, just to be a part of the culture, of course. Yesterday I bought some Psy. Yes, Psy. I actually just bought Psy today. Some more Psy today. Do I have a price target on Psy? It's hard to give anything a price target as of right now. But we can talk about some good prices for Psy. Actually, before we get into Psy, the Big E talked about this one. Alti, is it this? Altiverse? If it's this one, let me see. Are you talking about this one, Biggie? Altiverse? Let me know in the comment section before I continue going with that. Astar or Sui to hold until the end of the bull market. Whoa. First of all, you can't pop in here with the solo leveling profile pic and ask that type of question, bro. Come on. Sui, of course, is looking much better in terms of what people are gravitating to in the crypto market. Astar is going to be much longer term play because it's getting pretty big over there in Japan, Asia. Sony is working with them, so things is going to be developing for Astar. But Sui right now for this bull market, I'm just gonna pick Sui. It's easy, right? The bunch of community is behind it, so check out this props. We talked about props. They just moved onto base. We talked about it, all right? Just now. Where is it? Let me see. Let me see. Is the tweet still up? Oh, I think I still got the tweet up. I don't know. I just go to. I just show you. They moved on to base. I told my guys I'm now putting this on my radar because I didn't like it on Aptos. I felt like it was gonna do good, but I didn't like it on Aptos. And now they have moved on to base, and you guys already know I feel like I'm a base maxi, but I'm not. I'm just very bullish on that ecosystem. These guys have moved on to base. Them moving on to base also just lets me know a lot of people are looking into base just like I am, right? So you guys can see it here. The CEO talks about it here. So I already talked about that, right? Ooh, Crypto Millie was good, man. I ain't see. I be popping into your stream once in a while. Been buying up some infrastructure on Say. Yeah, Say looking good, man. Say looking good. Say looking good. Yeah, that's it. What I know about solo leveling, chill, chill, chill. Solo leveling, top five anime right now. Top five, top five, top five. Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8. Uh Solo leveling. What was the other name? I forgot the other name. It was my man's be putting me on to some of them. But solo leveling top 5, man. Top 5. Am I still bullish on Ancient 8? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am still bullish on Ancient 8. It already has that Coinbase listing. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. But back to Alta before we move on to Psy. Alta. Now, I did tell you guys, and because I noticed a lot of you guys still aren't. Wait. Altaverse. Altaverse. Vesting. So the Big E talked about the tokenomics for Altaverse. I want to tell you guys, pick up the tokenomics. My ebooks for tokenomics explains a lot of things that you guys need to understand in this space. You'll be able to make money quicker with this ebook here, right? I mean, let me just, a shameless plug. A shameless plug. What can I say? Let me just go ahead and put this here, man. Let me just go ahead and put this here. But talking about the tokenomics here, when you're in a full run, most people aren't going to really notice a lot of the dilution that is going to be coming into the market. Especially, is this something like this one? Yeah, it's like daily. You're most likely not going to notice this one. But let's go check before we even fully say anything. I hate these daily jaunts. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold on. This is getting hectic. I already see it at 70%. Yeah, this thing is gonna. It's not gonna be too strong. It's not gonna be too strong. Let's just pick anywhere. So that's 8.86 billion in supply, right? Oh. Do I not got it up here? Oh, there you go. 8.86 billion in supply. 8.86 billion. So it's like that. So right now, if all of that was out, right? If that entire supply that they got daily dripping, if it was out today, that market cap will be $178 million, right? Also, I do want to preface this by saying, when you guys look at the token price, this price is already calculated on where it can possibly go with the max supply, right? So right now it's just at 2 cents, right? So let's give it at $1 billion let's just say it gets to $1 billion valuation. That would honestly just put it at about a 10x. I'll honestly put it about a 10x, which actually not really a 10x really, but about 5x or so. I guess this it doesn't look worth it if you're looking to get out around that time. That supply is coming out very harsh. It's quick, just like you said. It's coming out there quick, man. Normal. It's just dropping into the market. Right now, this might not be something I would look into. Just because of how quickly the entire supply is going to get into it. You're not going to make too much money off of this one. Now, It can change depending on the demand of the market. If this gets any hype from what I've seen, I don't think it will though. I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna go that crazy. What is it? What is this? An AI-driven gaming platform? Maybe, but I don't think so. They're gonna have to do something where they are burning a lot of tokens. Are they on Blast? If they're on Blast, also Blast ecosystem is not looking too bullish as of right now. We just recently had a project move from Blast to Base because Blast just not looking too bullish, and it's already on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, right now I pretty much wouldn't go with this one. I wouldn't go with this one. I'm not feeling it, but once again, things could change. Of course, this market is gonna go crazy. Something they could have a crazy partnership where this gonna pick up. All bangers, yeah, all bangers. Uh, Fran Beyond Journey and Anime. I didn't check that one out. AIT protocol still does look good. Should pump. It should pump. Can you check? Is this Falcon? FCon, yeah, that's the game, right? Falcon on Solana. All right, that's the game. Before we go into FCon, we got to go to Desai. Like I said, I did buy some today. I do believe this as a crypto super app. They do have a lot of coals that have yet to talk about it, right? So once those coals start to talk about it, you can see this thing pump a little bit. But let's look at the investing. I know that it was a cliff, which is why I bought some more on the open market because it fell below our private sale price. I do know some other places that got it at a very cheaper price than we did, right? Because we bought it via OTC later before it was about to come out, right? So something like this. We scrolling. We scrolling. We scrolling. Oh my god. Scrolling. All right, let's just pick this. 489 million. Let's just say 490. Let's just say 490. Okay, so we can't look at it that way. Oh, we say 490 million, right? So that'll be approximately close to half of his supply being out by then, right? And if this the whole entire supply was out right now, right? So you can look at the difference between what we just calculated for Ultraverse and something like Sharp AI, right? If this entire supply right now was out, that'll just be a $17.8 million market cap. Now let's just be graceful. Not a $1 billion market cap. I don't think this will get to a $1 billion market cap, but who knows what this bull market? Like I said, we're going to see some insane prices where we're not. we're just thinking that it could possibly not happen, right? But let's say it gets to about 170 million market cap, close to 10x. Nothing too crazy, right? Close to 10x. Something like this, I could really see it possibly get into around 500 million or so. You're looking at a 20x, putting at about $1.02. So, in my opinion, this is a 28x is pretty good. Is actually very good. Not every altcoin has to hit that 50, 100x. You just got to compound your other altcoins that are hitting like those 20 something x, and they have the entire portfolio do 100x instead of just looking for one altcoin to do 100x, which it can happen, but you just got to be in the right ones. Those are going to be harder to find. So this is not too bad with the inflation that is coming out. By the time by the time I usually do it, by the time I decide I want to get out, which is in October, right? So this to me isn't looking too bad for Sharp AI. And then my guy said FCon Falcon. This is last, right? Space. Oh, I said, yeah, Space Falcon. That was last play, a low market cap. I don't want to go away from this just because it's not. I feel like there's better plays on Solana that you guys could get into. But of course, not financial advice. So Looking at this, I don't even follow them. But yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. I'm not really feeling it. I've seen it a bunch of times. I understand why people go for it because it's a low market cap, but I feel like there's better plays. Better plays on Solana. Like, you even got Nyan Heroes over this that has opportunity to do better. Has a cliff. It's up 20% pretty much today. Up 20% pretty much today. You got Elixir, which is still fairly cheap, which is going to be another big launch pad on Solana, right? So it's pretty cheap. It hasn't gone too crazy. Just it's down 78%. Going back to crypto rank here, I think they got it up here, or I could just go to. You got Chronos World coming out. This is going to be coming out very soon here. It's also another Solana play. What else could I think of off of Solana? I'd even take Star Atlas over Falcon. Star Atlas over Falcon as of right now. See, this R button is getting on my nerves. You could do the DAO, you could do the token. The DAO was the first one to move up pretty fast over the token, over the actual token name. You even got Decimated, which looks pretty good, right? Damn, I'm thinking of some other plays. There's Decimated. That's all I could think of right now. So I do think there's better options. Even though this is also an older play, dropped again. I do think there's better options than Space Falcon. I'm just not feeling Space Falcon for some reason. Now, I could be wrong, and that thing is going to go crazy in the future, right? Like I said, the altcoin market is there, man. You buying Psy on what spot? I bought it all on Mexi. As soon as I buy on Mexi, I take it out. Velo? Are you talking about Velodrome? We talked about Velodrome already. Or is it? Let me see. It can't. It has to be Velodrome, right? Oh, you talking about this one? Which one? You talking about this one or this one? Because if you're talking about this one, we just talked about this and why this is bullish. Don't know too much about this one, so it might be this one that you're talking about. Is that XRP? Yeah, I don't need to look over there. I'll leave y'all to your XRP plays, man. What do you think will be? What do you think? Which narrative will perform the best alongside AI? Gaming, of course. RWAs. Those are pretty much the top 3 bullish narratives as of right now. Me, I personally would add DePIN to that too, but DePIN could take a little bit longer because there's not no crazy DePIN plays that make you like want to buy right now besides a few. Of course, Peak is coming out very soon. Remember, Peak, when Peak come out, that DePIN narrative is going to be hot. When Peak comes out, the DePIN narrative is going to be hot, guys. I am telling you. I'm extremely bullish on Peak. Maybe I gotta tone it down a little bit. But if you're looking at this right now, Peak has it all. It's pretty much ready. It's ready to go. The ecosystem, there's a lot of plays in the ecosystem. We got a video going to be dropping on Kaiser. We talked about Panamo. You got ChargePoint. What else could I think off the top of my head? That's pretty much it. So there's a lot coming in that Peak ecosystem. Hold up. Let me see if they got the little infographic. Oh, Bistro here. I just got put onto this by one of my guys in the Discord. I didn't even know nothing about this, but that's another DePIN play for restaurants. But these, I feel like DePIN is more of a longer term play. There's got to be more development around the world to accept the centralized infrastructure, really. Where's it at? Oh yeah, they even look. $100 million DePIN fund with borderless capital. So there's more to come within the DePIN, but right now I would say AI, RWAs, gaming, just keep it very simple. You don't need to go too crazy. You can even look into like different, if you want to look into different narratives, like use ecosystems as a narrative, you could do that as well, because there's going to be some ecosystems that's going to fly that is going to probably not always align with the top narratives like AI, DePIN, or gaming. It could be something like the base ecosystem. The whole entire base ecosystem flies. Something like Sui's ecosystem flies. Say, whatever it may be, Solana, those, right? And remember, it's going to be ebbs and flows in the market. Different narratives are going to have their different like pumps, and you just already recently seen that already. So OTK, I'm not really a big fan of OTK. That's why I keep forgetting about OTK, to be honest. That's why I never really talk about it. I'm not really a big fan of it. Let me pull it up again. I could see this also being it's probably going to do well. I looked into it multiple times. I wasn't sold on it. Like it's definitely going to do well, right? As a low market cap, you're getting it around there, and it pumped. As you can see, it follows the same thing that we talked about, right? So you're looking at it March right here from actually October, right? We said it. Besides saying we saying, I'll just show you. October 20th, right? You're looking at pretty much the end of October. It started this pump. You go back to the trading perspective. Let's just go back to the daily chart right here. Let's just go back to the daily chart. I put the arrows here just to remind people, right? October started a nice little rally for altcoins right there. Boom. Then it got all the way up to the top of March. And that also correlates. Where was I? Boom. Top of March. Now this thing has started to come down and it's going to start to rise up again. So even though I'm not bullish on it, I do know there's a potential that it's going to go crazy because a lot of altcoins in this space will go crazy. So it's just up to you to figure out which ones you like better or which ones you think will give you the more X's, of course, right? So that's that right there. Velo. So I was looking at the right one, right? Citus on Sui. We talked about Citus on Sui. Sui Swap and Sui Swap. Look, as you can see here, we brought it up. Sui Swap, Citus. We already talked about this. Sui Swap has their first IDO coming up very soon. Citus is looking like the best DEX, pretty much one of the best DEX because it's the top 10 DEX, top 5 aggregator across all different chains. So Citus is looking good. I call this the big brother. Sui Swap the little brother, right? People are gonna feel like if this thing goes to like, let's say it goes to a $300 million market cap, people are gonna feel like they missed the boat on this one. They're probably gonna flock to Sui Swap. Same thing that I talked about with Aerodrome. You got Aerodrome, big brother here, little brother. Oh wait, where you go, little brother. A lot alien base. So that's that. Gaming studio, which one are you most bullish on, fam? That beam is mentioned a lot. Beam is going to do good. Beam is definitely going to do good. But if you're just talking about just in general as a gaming studio, we talked about my baby, man. My baby QORPO. It's somewhere around here. It's probably not. I probably removed it. Beam is going to do good. Merit, these guys are invested in a lot of projects. The thing is, I do want to see if their subnet really takes off. I don't know if you guys already tried anything on there. I actually left some money. I seen it on my wallet. I forgot all about Beam, right? Because when we first went in there, I traded a few tokens that end up bridging over to Beam from Avalanche to Beam, right? They got their own thing. They got their own ecosystem, their subnet. So it's just another EVM pretty much that is going to be built on top of AVAX. So things could be interesting for Beam. Of course, right now is a pretty higher market cap. It could do very good. And I do know there's a lot of people, pretty much all the crypto gamer YouTubers, they're pretty bullish on Beam. So you got that there, right? And if you're talking about just game studio, I'm gonna just keep saying it. QORPO is just hard to beat right now. It's hard to beat at this evaluation, especially as the tokenomics looks much better than it did when it first came out. They already had 2 burns. They're going to have more burns. So things is looking good for QORPO. There's another one that we did get into the private sell of. I got to remember the name. God damn, I forgot the name of that joint. Do they have... is it a gaming platform? No, it's probably not a gaming platform. I'm just trying to remember the goddamn name. It's not even up here. We talked about it in the video. I was pretty bullish on it, but they started to just not look good. But all right, whatever. Let's put Corpo. Corpo as of right now. No thoughts on desync because I really haven't looked into desync to really give any idea on what it is. I need to get onto the subnet. It's not too hard. If you go onto, they do have their own bridge. Like you could just bridge on there. They have their own bridge. You could bridge AVAX. I think you need AVAX to bridge onto their platform. It's fairly easy. If you've done bridging, you know how the thing works. I swear I hate their website though. I can tell you that. I freaking hate their website. There you go. That's the bridge. Fairly simple. Nothing too hard. You got your AVAX. You got Beam. You could buy Beam on a market on any sex or Dex. Bridge that over. I would say AVAX because it's easier. You go on the AVAX chain. It's easier than going on Ethereum. You got to pay a bunch of fees. You just go on AVAX, buy some AVAX, go on to the AVAX EVM. Bridge this one all the way over here. Actually, is it? I don't remember. I think you need AVAX to transact on here, or is it Beam? I think it's Beam. So just buy. Yeah. It's much easier to just buy Beam on for sex and then bridge it over because you're gonna need it for gas. Price predictions for playable. I don't really have no price predictions for playable. I did see that it was pumping. It was pumping. Remember, I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of plays, whether I'm in it, whether I talk about it or not. They're going to pump. A lot of money is about to come into this space once again. Let's see, from the past month, you can see from the past month, it already went up. A lot of things already 2x, 3x, 4x from its lows, right? Just from like the past month or so. That's just because of exactly what we talked about here. That this thing started going up. It broke past the downside it had. Now it's going up. We'll see how high this thing goes. I just know you got to have your bags prepared. Right? No one talks about SMT. Who doesn't talk about SMT? You new to this channel? I pretty much always talk about SMT when it comes down to RWAs. Because I'm a big believer in bringing stocks on chain. This is on basis RWA is easy, right? I even put it in my conviction list. Well, no, it's not my conviction list. It wasn't a part of the conviction list. It was a part of the high risk. The only reason I didn't put it in the firmly conviction list is because I believe that there could be another platform that comes out and actually probably beats Swarm Markets, right? There's always going to be copycats. It doesn't always mean the first one or the only one on in the crypto space is going to be the best. There's going to be others that come out and compete. So Swarm Markets might not be the best. Let's say maybe in 5 months or so, if there's another one that comes out. If there's not, you're still looking at Swarm Markets, right? So I'm very bullish on Swarm Markets. Don't worry. They had that big burn too. So here for Swarm Markets. Of course. Armzilla, what's up? We gonna be rich, man. I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope so. Any damn, that's a lot of tokens, bro. Tectum, I do think it's gonna pump. I don't know about the other ones. DEA, I didn't really look into that one. Best buy right now is Alpha. Okay, that's okay. Best investment, SMT or trade? What is trade? What is trade? Goddamn R button, man. Oh, Polytrade. Polytrade. Yes, this is another good one. It depends on which one you're looking at for whatever you want to get for assets. For Hexus, Polytrade hit his all-time high 3 months ago of $3. Pretty much the same thing as Swarm Markets. They got Goldfink. They got Galileo Protocol. Swarm Markets even partnered with them. D Factor, yo, yeah, I was very bullish on D Factor, bro. I'm still bullish. They just been lacking behind. Odino. I don't know about Teller. Clearport. You know what's good about a lot of these RWA projects? Something like Maple, something like Clearpool. They're all pretty much in connections with each other, and I like that. I pretty much like that. Oh, that's really what else? There was an RWA play that was coming out that I figured I could talk about this. Hold up, because we actually skipped out on the privacy of it. Hold on, 1 second. I'll bring you up one RWA play right now that isn't out just yet. That actually looks fairly interesting. Hold on. Why? Here you go. Let me see. So this one looks pretty interesting. It's not out yet. They're going to be coming out fairly soon. There you go. This one actually looks pretty good. They got a grant from IOTA. They got a grant from Scale. They're going to be on base. They're building on that Plume Network ecosystem. Now, if you guys don't know about Plume, Plume is an L2, RWA L2 ecosystem, right? There's going to be a lot of projects already there. But where's that tweet that they have? But these guys is going to be on base. So that's all. You guys already know my philosophy. I'm very bullish on base. I told you guys. As you guys can see, why did they choose base here? Base network to build on. Boom. And where's that Plume network? There you go. Now this shows the voting, but they're already in the Plume network. I got access to all the documents. I seen everything. I'm pretty bullish on Plume, and I'm pretty bullish on the real estate, the real lifestyle. All right, who did I speak to? I think I spoke to somebody connected to the team members. But it's looking pretty good. The vesting isn't bad. The FDV isn't bad. Everything looks pretty good for this one. So keep an eye out for when this one comes out. You guys could cop it on the open market, but I do think it's going to do pretty good. It's going to be on base immediately, following my whole thesis of RWAs on base. Asto. I don't remember Asto. GLQ. What is that? GraphLink? Is that GraphLink? Is GLQ GraphLink? Damn. I'm just nice with the tickers, man. I'm just nice with the tickers. I haven't looked into this for a minute, bro. To be honest with you, I haven't looked into this for a minute. Wasn't this supposed to compete with the other Oracle? Well, not Oracle, but I forgot the other thing name. See, if I see the ticker, I'll remember. Asto, I don't remember. Asto, oh yeah, that's a part of the Root ecosystem. The Root ecosystem, it was that one for soccer. They have a partnership with FIFA or something. Yeah, Altered State. Yeah, damn, bro. I know too many altcoins in this space. That's a problem. I gotta go out and touch some grass, right? I gotta go out and touch some grass. Touch some grass. But yeah, they had a partnership with FIFA, right? Or something. This was like AI soccer stuff. And they are part of the whole Root ecosystem, the whole open network and all of that. That's they're part of. So it could do well though. Right now, not a part of my interest. Seriously, look at BlackRock tokenization on Velo. Yeah. Oh, it's on CGV. I don't know what CGV is. CGV. Cogito Finance. I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's real estate too. It's RWA. So not traditional assets. Huh. Maybe something to look at. DAO base. I could look at it. I could look at it another time. Looks pretty interesting. Is Mantra DAO still worth investing in? I hate Mantra DAO, man. I hate Mantra DAO. Y'all don't understand the pain that thing has caused me, man. It pulled the smooth 100x when I was watching it the whole time. They went into the whole RWA field and pulled a whole 100x. Yeah, I don't know. They've been around. They've been around for a minute, man. They've been around. I think if you go to my past videos on my YouTube channel, you'll see me talking about Mantra. They got down all the way down here and pulled a smooth 100x. I'm mad. But it's at $1 billion market cap. How high could it go from here? Maybe let's say good end 10x, right? A $10 billion market cap. If that's good enough for you, that's good enough, right? But for me, they burned me once. They won't burn me again. Goldfink, I do like Goldfink, by the way. You're glad I stacked a big bag of Thai and QORPO. Waiting for G Swift to pump gives me more time to stack. Thai, it's funny. I keep talking about Thai, but there's a lot of people that's upset about the vesting of Thai just because they've been there was like private sell investors. But once again in that AI video, I talked about pretty much the people doing what's best for the token health, and once again, it's paying off again. Because guess what? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Past 3 months. If they would have gave their tokens out around this time or whatever it was supposed to give, they were supposed to give it out. 9 out of 10 times, people would have dumped this price. Right now, it's showing some strength because not too many tokens are out there, and they already been doing some burns. This thing could get. It really hasn't gone too crazy because its all-time high is right there at 28 cents. It's just at 17 cents. Right at 28 cents. What was we at? I forgot. We was at like. Was we at a 50x or something? I don't know. We was up there. We was up there in X's, man. We was up there because we got into the private sale of this thing. This thing has not fallen below 10 cents. It hasn't gotten anywhere near close to the private sale price. So I'm pretty bullish on this thing, and this is still a fairly low market cap. Where it goes, we have to see. They got a bunch of things coming out. They got a bunch of burns coming out. I'm gonna be pretty excited. IXS, I know about that one. Boson, I don't know about that one. I do know it's RWA, I think. And Rio, as you know from the channel, I've been told you guys about Rio. This thing will pump. The tokenomics fit it perfectly to pump. So if I had to choose between the three, I would choose Rio. Parcel, SMT, Odino are my RWA bags. Waiting on Panamo to launch in the peak ecosystem. Rob, how you know about Panamo? How you know about that one? How you know about Panamo, man? Did you watch my video on it? Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Is the project called Plume or Real Lifestyle? So the project I showed is Real Lifestyle, right? Where? Okay, I don't even know which one. Here we go. So this is a whole project, right? This itself is a whole project. The Real Lifestyle, TRL_co. Or I can just make it very simple for you and just drop it into the chat. Boom. Right now they're building on the Plume Network. Plume Network, just look at Plume as, you should watch my video I put on it. It's just RWA. RWA chain, just like Peak is a DePIN chain. You're looking at Plume Network here. And Plume is going to be pretty good in my opinion. It's going to be coming out very soon. We're already in the private sale of it. All right. So as you guys know, I normally tell you guys what I'm in. So Plume Network is making a home for tokenized assets as a pioneering chain for RWA, RWA5, right? Ecosystem with 170 plus partners. So boom, you got that one. Have I ever looked at Farrakhanah? I was almost in the private sale of Farrakhanah until they refunded me. So I don't like them because they refunded me. So how else am I gonna put it? I hate them. Nah, I'm just joking. But I was almost in the private sale of Farrakhanah. They refunded us. This was like right before the bull market started, right? People were comparing this one to Bloodloop pretty much the whole time because the game was kind of similar. This one's on Polygon. Bloodloop actually is on Avalanche, and Bloodloop actually has been performing better than Farrakhanah because I think it's around the time that it came out. But you guys can see here, this thing came out and was at 18 cents. People were extremely bullish on it. I do know there's some problems in the back end. I don't know what it was because I tuned out of it. If I'm not in a private sale, I don't really care. Bloodloop. Blood Loop has also been performing pretty well, as you guys can see from the max chart. Boom, it got up to about 40 something cents. Here you could have got it just about a week ago at 10 cents, so it did a 2x. So time will tell. So far right now there is no top gaming project because nothing has really taken off, right? We're just all speculating at the end of the day. I also brought a ton of QORPO yesterday. I think is thank you. I've been trying to tell people. We'll see in about 6 to 12 months though. QORPO, Smorpo, Lorpo. What can we say, Steve? Can Matic do a comeback? What's a comeback for you? It's going pretty much do pretty well. It's polled now. Just pumping your bags. First of all, there's about 23 people watching this video, this live stream. Where do you think I'm going to pump this bag from? Who? What? Alright, like relax yourself. You can also come back here within 6 to 12 months, or just within 2 months, and let's talk about QORPO's price. Let's say I'll stop talking about it for about a month or so. I won't make any video. I won't mention it. We'll see where it's at within a month or two, and you tell me if I pumped it. And once again, you're looking at a small channel. I don't have the viewers to freaking pump anything. Also, when you come onto the channel, I'm just putting you on. I'm just telling you about these projects. I don't tell you to invest in any of them. Look at how many projects I've already talked about in this entire live stream, and you tell me. I just tell you to put them on your watch list. I'll say not financial advice. Better investment, TARS or ORT. Now, a lot of people have been telling me about ORT. I really haven't looked into it still. I gotta look into it. But for right now, I'm still going to say TARS just because I know more about TARS than ORT as of right now. So it's just about conviction. So Rose team working hard. What's your opinion? I haven't looked into Rose for a long time, really. But that's really it, though. We had a nice little long discussion. What was it? About an hour, right? Outside of somebody talking about me pumping my bags, got to understand that I'm in like... just this cycle alone, I'm probably in over 100 private sales. It's impossible for me to just pump my bags. I may know about altcoins before you know about them. And just look on the channel. You can just see how many altcoins I talk about. I'm not trying to pump the bags. I'm actually just trying to bring them to your attention. If you want to invest into it, you can invest into it. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. It's not my life. I'm just putting them on to you. That's it. All right. But that is the live stream for you guys. I want to know what you guys think, though. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, how you guys are feeling about the rest of this cycle, because pretty much we're in that nice little uptrend. Any altcoin you're pretty much looking at should have already done a 2x, maybe 3x, maybe even 4x, yeah, max 5x, who knows. But we have had a pretty good few days, right? Few days from about September 24th from right here. You're just looking at a nice little uptrend. Now, will we hold everything? We'll have to see how everything holds up within the next few months, because we are going into Uptober. Then you got, what is it? November? I forgot what they call it, November, right? Noon, November? I don't even know. But just know there's going to be a lot of altcoins, and there's still a lot of altcoins that's yet to come out. Some altcoins will be coming out on this uptrend for altcoins, right? Of course, people that are in private sales will be doing pretty good. But you can catch a nice little trade off of some of them that is going to be coming out, especially the ones with a very low circulating supply. If they have a long cliff, like anything that comes out within 2025, right? Anything that comes out within 2025 that has like a 6-month, 12-month cliff, that means there's not going to be a lot of tokens that's going to come out during that time. So once again, it's going to probably hit an insane market cap that you guys can actually take advantage of. Pretty much a good advantage of. GT protocol, I forgot. I remember what GT protocol is. I just haven't talked about it in a long time, or haven't looked into it in a while. So I can't give you a price prediction on it right now because I don't know what they've been building recently. What's the best Tau subnet investment? So right now, the Tau subnet investments, I felt like that was just a little narrative run that we had for that. There should be some other Tau investment, Tau subnets that's going to come out, but those are hard to find. I won't even lie to you because I've been looking myself. There's been some like AIT protocol. Somebody asked about that. That's a Tau subnet. Inspect is a Tau subnet. There's a few others that are Tau subnets, right? But Tau itself is I think me and Jay have been telling y'all on this streams. Tau looks like it's going to hit about a four-digit price. All right. Who knows what that is going to be? Like 1,500, 2,000, 5,000. Who knows? But we've been telling you guys it's going to probably go crazy. Thanks for the stream. Was it talk to you, boss? Oh, okay. Just checking, because I'm not. I don't want to be known as one of those guys that are a shill. I try not to shill as much as I could possibly shill on this channel. There's some things I could really shill, but I just don't shill it. I try to bring a lot of projects to your attention, whether you want to invest into it or not. You can see from my titles or from what I talk about. I don't tell you what you need to invest in. I just bring them to your attention. You do your own research. I want you to use my channel as like the starting point of your research. Don't use my channel as the end all be all for any research you're doing. You're just going to use it because all I'm doing is breaking down some of these altcoins, and then you guys go look into it, figure out what you like. That's it. Manta, I do like Manta in the long term. How well it's going to do within this little run here, I don't know. I'm still bullish on it. I like Manta. You guys know I've been talking about Manta for a long time on this channel here. G Swift, what market cap do you see again into G Swift? I really do like realistically low ball target. You want me to give you a low ball target on Manta, on G Swift? G Swift is fairly. I can't. The thing is, I know these places haven't updated their tokenomics on G Swift, even though they have redid everything. I think they did. So right now you're looking at it at a $35 million market cap, right? It got up to about 81 cents in about 7 months ago. I could see this realistically hitting about a $5. Let's see where $5 put it in terms of market cap. $5 in terms of market cap. I did say I was just going to end the stream there, but there were some questions that came up that I felt like I had to answer, so I'm going to answer it for you guys. $5 from here, right? That's about $2 billion market cap. But hold on. That's just where everything stays the same. And investing here. Funny thing is, I found out much later I could have got into the private sale of this thing, and I'm so upset about it. It was someone one of my contacts I haven't talked to in a long time. I ended up contacting him for something else. He was telling me how good some of his plays was doing, and G Swift was one of those. Man, I almost told him to give me 30 seconds, man. We got to fight. But 523. Let's just say 524 million. 524 million. I put it at a $47 million price, $47 million market cap right now, if that was all out. So 5x, not 5x, a $2 billion market cap put in it. That changes it now to about $3, right? You're looking at a 41x, where before it was vastly different, right? So 5x, not 5x, sorry. I don't know why I keep saying 5x. $3.78. That could be a nice little target. If you want to be even safer, $1.50. That's somewhere around there, because not everything is going to hit that $1 billion market cap. You want to give yourself a safe one. You just look into the 500s. Most likely, some of these altcoins will hit, depending on where they are in market cap, right? If you're looking at these smaller altcoins, they could hit $100 million to $500 million market cap, and that's with all the inflation that's supposed to come out during that time, right? Of course, there's going to be some standout ones that could really go from 500 to maybe even 5 billion as at the max end. We won't know which ones those will be, but there's going to be an influx of money that's going to come into this space. So we'll see how it's all going to like play out in the altcoin market, because once again, not only is there's going to be an influx of money, there's a huge influx of new altcoins that's coming out into the space as well. So these altcoins within the money, where people are going to pretty much put their money, is going to be so spread out. So the caps of where some of these altcoins could go could be pretty much capped because there's already another G Swift that's coming out, which I didn't even talk about. There's another one that's similar to G Swift. I'm not gonna say it's the same. It's similar. It's similar to G Swift. Play AI is another one that's going to be looking like it's going to be another G Swift type play. You guys can go ahead and look into that. This is going to be coming out pretty soon here. So that's another one. And there's a few others. Sturdy is a good one on Tau. I didn't even know about Sturdy. I feel like Millie knows a lot of the Tau subnet stuff. 'Cause I did see you start talking about Tau too. You're looking more into Tau a little bit more. What was it? Sturdy? Sturdy getting sturdy. Goddamn R button. It's a $5 million market cap. 6 months ago, $2.59. Whoa. Isolated lending protocol with shared liquidity. Oh, see, this type of stuff I need to dive into. Oh, with Pantera. KuCoin Ventures, Y Combinator. There's a lot of Web3 companies are coming through Y Combinator right now. Oh, yeah. Hold on now. Hold on now, Millie. Hold on now, Millie. Let me just follow these guys real quick. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pop that up. Let me just follow these guys real quick. Oh, they're gonna be on mode. Okay, mode. Well, open tensor. Huh. Wait. Sam, the founder, started to dive into. Are they gonna be building on? Are they on mode? Or maybe it didn't update yet. Seems like they will be on mode. Okay. Oh, yeah, you go check these out. I'm gonna go check these guys out. I'm gonna go check that one out, Millie. You just put me on. Thank you, boss. Thank you. It's crazy how small views these videos get. Yeah. It's been like that for, I don't know. It's because some people told me I really don't focus on anything really too crazy to start to talk about, right? What I mean about that is like I don't try to build a community around something. So for a lot of people right now this cycle, that's like building a community around what's the one that everyone likes right now? Caspa. I haven't built anything around that. Last cycle I could have done it with Polkadot. And a lot of people were tuning into my channel for Polkadot videos. I didn't do that really. So I'm just I haven't like, locked into anything. Sup, boss, sup. It don't matter with the gaming. They can saturate all they want. 7 or 8 of them will capture like 80% of the money. That's possibly true. But the thing is, even though they capture about 80% of that money, right? Let's say within that 20%, within your logic, within that 20%, let's say you capture about 2 or 3 of those. That 20% run from those, let's say they're low caps right now, that 20% is gonna be crazy. But 7 or 8 right now, you're looking at Bean, you're looking at Immutable X, Elios thing, right? I forgot what that was called. What's the other layer 2 infrastructure that was out as well for gaming? I forgot the name. So it could fit your thesis though. It could fit your thesis. But I'm also not expecting something to go extremely nuclear. You feel me? Like when it comes down to QORPO, when I talk about QORPO, I'm not expecting it to do like 100x from right now. I'm expecting it to give me that good 28x. That's smooth for me because I'm looking for my entire portfolio as a whole to do over 100x, right? So I don't need one altcoin to give me like 100x. It could give me a smooth 25x. Let's say that I got 4 altcoins that give me 25x. My entire portfolio just did 100x. And if it does more, my entire portfolio does more. So that's how I look at it. I'm not literally targeting anything right there. All good, brother. What else you looking at, Millie? It's been a minute. Since we talked. What else you looking at? Give me some of your alpha on your end. I know you played Modang or whatever the name is, that little hippo. I know you played that. You made a little bag on that. I'm sure you did. I found your wallet. Now I'm playing. CZ just got out. Let the bull market start. Exactly. Let the bull market start. Ronin. Yes, that's the other one. That's the other one that a lot of people are talking about. Ronin. You got Immutable X. You got Beam. You got Ronin. Those are like the new gaming infrastructure and Elio's project. I forgot Superverse. Those are like the new infrastructure gaming ecosystems that may take a lot of the market. Myriad is the layer two. Myriad is another one that a lot of people have been talking about. I wasn't too bullish on Myriad, but Myriad is also another layer two that a lot of people are going to be talking about. How high it will go, I don't know yet, man. Yeah, super. You laughing? I found your wallet. Nah, but I know you played Modang. You be playing all those goddamn memes, yo. I checked out Pump.fun for like one day. Bro, I seen the amount of memes that's coming out there. Some don't even last. I'm like, what's the? I can't. I need to get into a group where I can get to a meme early and then get out. Cause once it start to hit the news wire, I feel like I'm already late. There's no point of me chasing that thing anymore. I'm already late. That's probably why I don't be talking about them. But yeah, hope you guys have a good Friday, man. Remember, the market is looking pretty good. Let's see if this thing stays up in terms of the altcoin market. If you haven't DCA'd last stream when I told you guys it's the good time to DCA, you better start looking into your favorite altcoins now. You better also start to consolidate into your favorite altcoins now to capture the most amount of money that is going to be happening within this run here. Of course, if you guys want to get yourselves into some upcoming projects, private sales, because we're going to be getting into a lot of bangers throughout the rest of this way. And I'm targeting more of the public sales and the cold rounds to get my guys into. If you guys want to be a part of that, just check out the Patreon. Don't miss out on the next altcoin that's gonna go crazy before your favorite content creator talks about them. Because 9 out of 10 times we're pretty much in it, right? Now I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.